Shit, maybe am I gonna have to reconfigure the microphone again? Not the microphone, the webcam. Hello. Oh no, it'll stay there. The Grey March is upon us! Not me, definitely not me. I'm in touch with my psych, don't worry. Part of me is like, well, I wanted to stream today. But another part of me is like, I don't know, see how much different you really are. It's not like emergency, okay? It's not like I'm manic and then decide to stream. I'm not manic. You know, sleep disturbances be like. That doesn't necessarily mean that, whatever. Where did you go? Oh. It's like, no, we won't let you use clipping to your advantage anymore. I was actually really excited. Okay, the only reason... Is it just me, or did, like, State of Play and Summer Game Show... Bleh. Summer Game Show. You know what I mean. There are so many different, like, oh, we have IPs! We have IPs! We have, Game of Thrones! We have James Bond! We have Lego, you guys like that one. We have Muppets, and one of them says, fuck! Please, please don't leave us, please! They brought Kojima on there, I was like, fuck, they had him on at the Game Awards just last time, okay, shit. We have Deadpool, please don't leave us! Please, just please. $80 games, come on. Worth it, right? There's Deadpool. My light source is probably gonna go out like that torch pretty quickly. But what? How'd you two hit that tree ant? This is pretty late game for me. Good to see you, Rainen. It's like level 42 and I have most of my stats. Not all of them are at 100, but hopefully more than a few. Hopefully more than a few, but hopefully I can get... I want to get athletics. That one's probably going to take the longest, and marksman pretty soon, so... Alright. We're getting pretty close to... I'd say we're in the maybe last third of the story for the DLC. Rebuilding the Gatekeeper. Sheogorath has tasked me with rebuilding the Gatekeeper. He's given me instructions to visit the powerful sorceress named Romina Varinum in Zalselm to petition her assistance. Oh, I've actually been there before. Wonderful. I am actually excited for the James Bond one, though. I've been reading... I've actually been reading Casino Royale, so I was like, what? No way! There's gonna be a game about it, too? Better finish the book before then. Shut up. They're so cute, the skin hounds. PC mess. Hey, real Yakuza use a gamepad. Like, anything... Any ranged weapon, though, anything you have to aim with on a console, it's not impossible, like, you know, it's kind of a... At some point it's like a skill issue thing, but... It reminds me, like, the way I would play... Well, yeah, I still need to find, like, some configuration for the... No, I think I did, for the first Assassin's Creed game. Like a controller configuration for it on Steam, because that goddamn game is damn near... The controls for the first like 2 Assassin's Creed games are insane on PC. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not playing Soul Calibur. Ah! Oh, I just remembered Miku in Sonic Racers. I was like, you better have Wave, you better have Storm, you better have... Come on, but yes! And then Miku, and then Joker, and then Ichiban? That was amazing. Had a really fun time watching Summer Game Showcase and State of Play. I'm assuming just by like the rule of thirds, it's probably going to be another like big game show, big gaming showcase. I guess has Microsoft already done theirs? Probably not. Or like a million different ways I could be dealing with this that are not this. Yeah, we'll get to. We'll see how. See how aiming on a console looks. I would practice my aim on console so much when I played Overwatch. I really wanted to learn Ana, which was any character with a weapon you actually had to aim. Like actually had to aim. In Overwatch on console was just like there was a very. I'm not sure if that's changed, like if that's balanced out for the health of the game, because it really does. Well, Overwatch isn't cross-platform, is it? Because I was going to say it really does put console players at a disadvantage. No, Overwatch doesn't have crossplay. It should, or is it not going to because of one of many difficulties? The one I just mentioned. What was I doing? Oh, I have no arrows. And my armor is broken. Ah. Yeah, you know what? You stand 2. You know what? Stand 2 feet away from them and then miss the shot. Bone marrow. Like that's an ingredient? I don't know if this has changed, but it seems like the only way the light spells work are if you cast them in third person first, and then return first. What? Why? What did I step on that made it one? So this will be an interesting for future Violet. This stream in particular will be interesting for future reference. Said these are my people. These crazy fucking. These oddballs. Now's a good time to. Total tuber. Now's a good time to narrate every single thing I'm doing, boys. You are not conscious. Maybe it sounds loud too. I was gonna say it sounds quiet to me. Hey, excuse me. I hate when it's a skeleton that conjures all the other skeletons. It's like, which one of you am I supposed to be looking at right now? Flick. Hey, that is a fancy dwarven sword you have there. Where are you? I was finally able to get some sleep, like, I think at least 14 to 17 hours. I'm feeling a lot better, and there are a lot of you. But my psychiatrist and I are in close touch, just in case. And I wanted to stream anyway. And I was like, yeah, what better game to stream than the one you were already streaming? I want to get to get back to dot hack soon. Almost done with that. It is so much. It is. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it is so much more fun than I thought it was gonna be. It needs a little bit. It needs some time to get going, but not that much. Not much. Not so much that it's like how long until it gets fun. That's how I felt with Dragon's Dogma. Like, if you're ever playing a game and if you reach the point where you have to type into a search engine, when does game title get fun? You try. Like, you gave it an honest chance. What the? Okay, we're... Whose fault is this? Is it mine? No. I love it. I love it so much when you press a button that's close to one gate and it actually activates one that's like 15 airport gates across the dungeon. It's the worst. Oblivion dungeon design is... Skyrim dungeon design is better, if only by a small margin. There are only so many sliding puzzles one can take before they're like, oh yeah, this is a Bethesda game. And I'm hyper aware of that right now. Hey, I blocked that, didn't I? Maybe it doesn't sound as loud at higher volume. So I believe Vermina is the lady who's, well, she made the first gatekeeper. We kind of killed her son, so I think it's going to be a pretty tough sell. Let me ask for her assistance, but we'll do our best. Some people just want to get tortured. Dark Souls, Fallout. Let's see. No, I haven't played... well, I played a little bit of Dark Souls 2. I didn't really, like, get it yet. I should get back to it soon. But then... Bloodborne, Elden Ring. I still need to play Fallout 1 and 2, and I've heard of the Stalker series. I think like... I don't know if FromSoft games are torturous. They're painful to like get used to if you're not already familiar, or just kind of if you're not already like familiar with not necessarily that genre, but just shouldn't say familiar, but like accustomed to dying over and over and over again in video games. Because over the years we've gotten kind of soft. We've gotten kind of soft with all these continues. But I want to play the first two Fallouts. I've heard those are really good and like just as worth playing as New Vegas, which is of course it is. Of course it is. Does it really have to be an open gate too? Because that pisses me off a little bit more. I guess that lets me see the dungeon slightly better, but I'm like I know I could I know I could reach through there. And XCOM fans can never forget about how BS that game can be. I've heard of XCOM. I know nothing else about it except there's like an alien in the... What the fuck? You just said it was open elsewhere! Did that actually happen, or did I... Okay. Maybe I was mistaken. Oh no. Hey! Failed experiment, okay. Well, I think you did your best. Test subject? Alright, so Vermina's been cooking up recipes for new gatekeepers. Failed experiment. Don't call them that, even in death. I heard, like, something about the new Doom game was, like, cataclysmically bad? Is that true? And I saw, like, the new Doom I don't know, whatever that game was in the Summer Games Fest. I was like, man, haven't you put them through enough already? I'd feel so mistrustful with a release date for a Doom game so soon after that disaster. And on that note, like, why the fuck are you saying, like, here's the Switch 2, guess what you can play on it? Fucking Cyberpunk 2077. Okay. Is it gonna play like garbage? And then are you gonna blame it on Cyberpunk? Just being Cyberpunk? Really, what? No OLED. No OLED, but a bigger wet screen that can actually, like, that can't fucking take, you know, the... of, you know, really like... You know, they can't take the punching of the screen from children who don't know their own strength. Hey. I'm walking here. The new Mafia game looks really cool, too. I have... In my library, I think I have, like, the first 2 games? And that one game set in Japan. They, like... The dude was like... He was talking to a mafioso, and he's like... He said, like, you look like a... Let's say the first three letters of Japan. I was like, whoa, they said that? $10 Cyberpunk will run on Switch with like 5 frames per second. Oh god. I think that's a pretty safe... That might be a pretty safe $10. That's a very realistic bet too. You're pretty sure of that. That's a pretty safe... Like, yeah, you know, I won't be out too much if I lose on this one, but... You know, I'll have $20 if... $20 if I'm right. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. You know, OLED for like a console that kids are mostly gonna be like... You know, and I can afford to do this. I can afford to do this with mine, because that's what it's built for. I don't know, that thing better be durable as hell. Speaking of durable as hell, I'd like to stream OS, but because finally I have the power, but at the same time, I'm really starting to see the wear and tear on my screen protector. And I don't mind that, that's what it's for. But I'm like, how many layers of scratches am I gonna be able to see through? And like to see through underneath to the image of what I'm... To be able to see through to what I'm actually drawing. Yeah, they're getting like all these... I mean, like they're getting celebrity... I feel like they have a lot more... I just feel like they showed off a lot more like recognizable brands and... Oh, Magnum P... Like the Mouse PI! That game looks so cool. I was so stoked when I first saw that. Where was it? When I saw it, it was one of those things where it's like, oh, that looks cool if it ever comes out. And then I saw it, I was like, whoa, shit, it actually is. It probably actually is coming out. Like, you know, with Cuphead. Like the E3 2014 trailer, I was like, or was it 2013? I was like, that looks cool if it ever comes out. And it did, and it was amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you be a little bit more generous with the hitboxes on console, maybe? Didn't Overwatch have a problem like that somewhat? Maybe not somewhat recently, maybe it was a couple of years ago, where like the hitboxes on just every character were super sensitive, like so much higher, or like they were like the hit detection was so much fucking crazier or something. And it must have been like a day in the sun for console players before it got patched. I was like, damn, that almost made me reconsider downloading the game. I was like, no, you can't do that. I was like, where was this when I was trying to learn Ana? This is true aim. That's true aim. That's true aim, is having the bow drawn with the arrow, like, grazing the skinned hound's snout and still missing the shot. Anna's such an awesome character. I don't know anything about any of the new Overwatch characters. Oh, I ran out of the light source. I think I stopped playing around the time, I think it was Orisa was released. She was adorable. A little bit after that, yeah. So cute. Okay. The barrel's broken, I know. I said this every stream, like, I want to stream Bayonetta, but just not with these sticks. So, Jesus. PlayStation, why don't you announce a console or a controller that's more durable? That would people would lose their minds. Well, I think we'd be very. Somebody right behind me waiting for me to finish my soliloquy. Well, hold on just a moment. Alright. There you go. You can come in and attack me. All up to you. That's what the button's for, is to unleash what has been protecting me from the enemy. I thought you wanted me to activate the chain for a second. I was like, what? Maybe there is a shortcut where you can open the map, but don't have to zoom in that far. And I just haven't found it yet. Is this an eye contact day? I'm not sure. Reptilian appetite conditioning. Experiment setup and hypothesis. I've raised these Ballywogs and scaled them together, from hatchling to adult. I inflicted great pain on them when they were aggressive towards each other, and rewarded them when they showed aggression towards others. They have since acquired an almost familial bond, normally expressed in warm-blooded creatures. See previous experiment log for details. For the last month, I've been starving them in separate cages, allowing them occasionally to eat, but only tiny amounts of reptilian flesh. I have procured a fatty Breton of previously luxurious lifestyle. There's not an ounce of muscle on him. He should be a most tempting snack indeed. But we shall see. I shall return soon to run the experiment. There is still some time left to starve the reptiles until they're almost desperate. Jesus Christ. Well, I'll take that into evidence. What do we got here? Did you hear that? Probably not. That is really weird dungeon design in hindsight. Oh no, that's not. Don't tell me, like... Don't tell me that person has a name, and they would have given me, like, 5 skill points in block or something if I had saved them. You can tell me that, but I won't be very happy about it. Why make durable controllers when you can make something cheap and hype it up even if it's actually shit? True. God, the Wiimote was like, people were throwing Wiimotes. People were literally smashing their Wiimotes into their television and into their walls. To a point where I think at some point, wasn't there like a cash grab for some like or maybe it wasn't a cash grab, but like people resorted to getting like plexiglass shields over their TVs so they would just like wear the wrist strap, dude. But everybody had a spare Wiimote, and I don't know I don't know how, like, God, the Wiimote was kind of everything the DualSense 5 was before. God, the Wii was so ahead of its time, if you think about it. I can't wait for the DualSense 5.2 to cost like $800. I'm knocking on wood because do not raise the price a single lower it. I haven't seen how people have tried to defend $80 games. Like, I haven't seen their arguments for it, but like, why would you want to pay more for a product if you don't have to? Especially if it's like, and why would you like hold fast to that when when for the past, I don't know, like 10 years we have been experiencing a damn, like a fucking, can you call it a pandemic of just like shit games that are released way before they're even finished? You want to pay $80 for another one of those? Project Hound's Blood. Day 7 observations. She's British now. She's English now. My theory stated before trial is thus. Blending the most recent concoction of there goes my light source, of hound blood with that from a headless zombie will result in a beast with greater fury and resistance to pain. Test 1. Subject 1 has the current concoction, and Subject 2 has the new mixture. Battle 1. Subject 1 lasted approximately 1 minute before expiring, having done average amount of injury to Subject 2. Subject 2 seemed not to notice most of the injuries it received. Battle 2. After a drawn-out combat, Subject 1 killed Subject 2, but suffered near-fatal wounds. Subject 2 fought to the bitter end with the same energy it started with. Battle 3. Subject 1 went out very quickly. Battle 4. Subject 1 lasted less than a minute. Less than? Subject 2 took little injury. Oh, this is we got Necromancy, right? Test 2. Subject A and B both have the standard blood. Subject C and D both have the new blood. Battle 1, A versus B, lasted just over a minute, both hands suffering grievous injury and somewhat bothered by their wounds. Battle 2, with A versus B, nearly identical results. Battle 3, C versus D, lasted over 2 minutes, both hands suffering grievous injury. Did I say that already? Yeah, no, it said the same thing. C and D. It seems my original theory was correct. In future trials, I will try watering down the headless zombie blood before adding it to the mixture, to gain insight into the actual potency of the blood itself, and determine how much of the additional effect is coming from its combination with the existing ingredients. There. Stay. I'll take that into evidence. Oh, we got one right behind us, don't we? Weak old blood. Experiment set up an hypothesis. Weak old blood. I have paired up a hound and shambles of equal fighting capacity. However, I have recently drained the hound of its zombie blood and replaced it with blood extracted from a Breton corpse, which had lain for a week, rotting in the hot sun. When I return, having let it acclimate to its new supply of vital fluid, I expect the hound will perform with much less efficiency than normal. What is that supposed to mean? Is it this one? It's gotta be this one. Oh, that's what I'm unleashing, okay. I'm quite literally replicating her experiments here, huh? She leaves them all set up for me. No, it was... making mental notes. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't here already. Yes, I was. I hear you. Did they have Mads Mikkelsen? Like, did they have him... Did they ever have him at, like... Have they ever had him on at any other events? Maybe the Game Awards. Well, I think I've only seen Kojima at the Game Awards, so I'm like, oh shit. I think they caught on. Like, hey, we'll show certain developers. Oh, fuck! Speaking of developers, Romeo is not a dead man looks awesome. I was so glad to see Suda too. God, he never misses. He never misses. It was easily like the funkiest, and like I was like, what even is this? Like, that's what I love so much about Suda51 games, is that every single one of his games makes you look at it and you're like, what the fuck even is this? And then you play it and you're like, oh my god, this is amazing. How did you make this concept work? Where did you pull it from? And you're out of your brain. This is amazing. And he made it work. You made it work. He's so uniquely creative. He's very, like, just, all of his stuff is so stylistic and it's just unabashedly crass. Not crass, but there's also an art to it. Like, he's really good at writing women. Like, all the characters in No More Heroes, like all the female characters in No More Heroes, I forgot what I was opening. Oh, I need arrows. They're all really well written. Especially the scene with Bad Girl. I was like, what Travis does at the end, I was like, huh. Things you don't necessarily catch or recognize when you're 16 and playing it out in the living room. Oh god, if we get Miku in Sonic Riders, we can get Miku in Soul Calibur, right? It's not that, come on, it's not that far of a stretch. It's just a racing game. I'm gonna have to use something other than... You know what, fine, I'll grind. I don't know, I'll stick with a pothole. I was gonna say I'll grind blunt, but nah. Maybe not the best idea in a pseudo late game dungeon. Anything here? I need to, like, find a player house to just drop off all my shit. I can't keep going like this forever. No, this was... So confused. Here we go. Great. More forks in the road. Corpse pit. We're gonna have to stop by the corpse pit. What was that? There was no. Okay. We're stopping by the corpse pit. Mandatory. Now, this place better live up to its name. Have anything special? Probably not. There certainly is a corpse pit. There certainly is a mystery flesh pit. Fancy. The Warp in the West. Is that a skill book? Oh, we're doing? Oh god. Oh, I thought for some reason I read the first page as like, congratulations! You've been selected as the blue, and I was like, they have those books in Oblivion too. They had that shit back in like 434 too. Okay, so the corpse pit does live up to its name. Yeah. Okay, just inspecting your corpse pit. Everything seems up to code. We'll check back with you, in 6 months. Right now, please. Where am I fucking going? Yeah, Future Violet, do you think you seem weird right now? Like, there's a difference between... There's a difference between that and then... just regular... stream of conscious nonsense. It was like some sort of... sounded like a robot voice for a second. It's like, I'm pretty sure... the Elder Scrolls had robots? Nobody told me. Okay. No, you guys... Maybe she needs to be aware of my presence for the script to trigger.
It appears this level of pain causes you some distress.
Where are you?
Each person's pain threshold is different, isn't it?
Oh!
You! I remember you. You're the adventurer who slew my gatekeeper, are you not?
Yes, I slew him. I needed to get in.
The ends justify the means, do they? You'll pay for that one day. Now, by all means, come right in. Walk in here as if you own the place.
I will.
By what authority do you disturb me?
By authority of your lord Sheogorath.
I see. Sheogorath is too important to come on his own account.
Yes.
Sends his mortal lackey.
Yes.
Well then, I trust my servants didn't give you too hard a time getting in here.
Oh, she's jealous.
What is it Sheogorath's lackey requires of me?
You say that like it's an insult. A new gatekeeper is required, milady.
Ah, your tone is more in line with my station. Please, continue.
Will you lend us your powerful magic?
Yes, powerful magic indeed. It is proper that you bid me kindly, lest I show you the meaning of pain and suffering. Alas, I am still distraught over the destruction of my sweet child. I cannot return to his womb. You must do this. You will travel to the Gardens of Flesh and Bone. There you will gather mystical components needed for the ceremony. Go fetch me blood liqueur, osseous marrow, dermis membrane, and essence of breath. And take this key. It will allow entry into the gardens and give you direct access to my sanctum.
You. Tell me more about these components.
You will travel to the Gardens of Flesh and Bone and collect for me these things. Blood liqueur, osseous marrow, dermis membrane, and the essence of breath.
Dermis membrane. It's just skin membrane. Dermis meaning skin. I don't know what dermis. Does dermis mean skin? I think so. Yeah, it literally does. Dermatologist, like skintologist. And how do I collect these things?
Are you not the exalted Duchess, slayer of the great gatekeeper, champion of our mighty Lord Sheogorath?
Just ask him.
I'm sure you'll be able to find.
I haven't heard of any of those before.
If not, perhaps Sheogorath's faith in you is misplaced. Go now. You try my patience.
Heard any
The
rumors?
crystal obelisks that dot the Isles have recently started behaving strangely.
You don't say. Anything else about the Gardens of Flesh and Bone, or are you going to be mad that I've been there already too?
For many years, I labored painstakingly in those gardens, until my back bent and my soul became crooked. But the fruits born of that labor were the essential components of true flesh. You will go there and gather the components needed to bring my new child into this world.
Say please.
Bring me blood liqueur, osseous marrow,
Osseous.
dermis membrane,
Like
and the essence of breath.
Isn't osseous like literally the Latin word for bone?
Away with you, dog, and fetch me those components.
Dog, okay.
Thank you for your assistance in my research.
Away with you, dog! Thank you for your assistance. That doesn't seem to be anything I can do to help these people.
Is this too much pain?
Torture degree from Torture College. Oh, you! Nanette
No
Dawn.
way! I'm never talking to you, ever again! After she found out what I told you.
Yeah.
She... You have no idea what pain is until she... Just leave me alone. Go away.
Yeah, alright. That is on you. And thanks for the tip. Yeah, she's the one who told us, like, oh, this is a secret way to kill the gatekeeper. Make her cry, and then apply tears to whatever weapon you're using, and then that'll kill the gatekeeper. Why would you tell a total stranger that? Here. I'll invest in a better mic one of these days. Today is not one of them. There we go, yeah. I've been to this place before. But a little too ahead of the quest. How the fuck are we supposed to get these? Directly to our sanctum when I return. Wait, I'm having a... My brain is being electrocuted. Hold on. The current. I need someone to lift me off the ground so the current will break. The quest marker is leading me into the fringe. I was like, I thought it was going to give me a shopping list for Crucible and or Mania.
No sign of trouble, Your Grace.
Alright, good. How far away is that? Too bad. Gosh. Jeez, is there anything left? Is every NPC from Pathfall just kaput no matter what? I don't remember. I can hop the fence. Oh yeah. And just I think I can hop the fence. You're over encumbered. So probably not. Oh, I can totally make that. In like 15 minutes. So I won't be trying on stream. Here we are. We're lit too? It'd be nice if... I was gonna say it'd be nice if you would have let me know that the place was kind of falling apart, but... Guess you wouldn't really be privy to that, would you? Because it's fucking... styrofoam. Maybe these aren't. No, these are they? No, I can't. These are too heavy. Pick up the other ones now. To be fair, I think those were made of like dirt or some sort of lump of earth rather than stone. Were they? I guess this doesn't fucking matter in Oblivion either way. Ow. Show Bloodborne 2. We're literally going to get Grand Theft Auto 6 before Bloodborne 2. Unless something happens in between now and what is, like, May 26th? 2026, was it? Why won't they do anything with Bloodborne? Also, Lies of P fan. I called it Life of Pi earlier. I was like, that's what it is, right? It's like, no, that's the fucking movie with, like, the kid and the tiger. Lies of P fans are having a very... I hope... it's like, no, I don't think they won't make the shadow drop a regular thing, because not everybody has the wallet for a shadow drop. Or not a shadow drop. What's the term? For a launch, they're like, oh, we're announcing it. Yeah, and it's ready to play right now. There's a separate term for that. Was it the caster? Is that light or heavy? What am I look like? What I have on right now? Battle go detect life. Detect life on self. I really love that though. Those little purple sparklies. When you see them through walls. Very useful. What do I get rid of? Sure. Here. I was like, please do not let me be on the unpleasant side of one of those. Not in the mood for it right now. Excuse me. Good dog. What's that? Conservatorium? Let's see if I can pronounce that. Conservatorium Corpusculum? Maybe? Oh, fine. I have friends too. No, that's not evil. Sounds good for dinner. My mom makes really good tacos, so probably some of those. Do you know how expensive this was, sir? Getting your void essence all over it. How rude. Where the fuck was I? Well, what does this one lead to? There's not a door there. Good. There's one here. I'll like freak out if I miss it. If I miss a single thing in like a... Well, I should say a single important location-specific thing. Like a skill book. Or a rare drop or something. I think Bethesda games give me that. Ugh! I have to check every single fucking box. Every single receptacle. I do remember this dungeon from a long time ago. Been thinking like, man, this is a weird one, even for 16-year-old me who still doesn't really know how to fully vocalize when she thinks something sucks in a game. It's not sucks, but Oblivion level design is like really hit or miss. Okay. Thank you. I wonder if I'll have 100k by the end of the... Not by the end of the Shivering Isles, but end of the main story place. For a sec I thought that killed him. Shit. Wonder how many other people check their map this... Okay. Constantly checking my player character's marker. Like, constantly bringing up the map and looking at my player character's marker and how, like, in relation to how far it was from my quest objective marker. The first time I played Skyrim, which was my first Elder Scrolls game, that is how I followed quest markers. I didn't know that this up at the top here was like a shorter version of that. I would seriously open the menu every single time. Like, just every few steps I would just open up the map and see, okay, pretty close there, huh? I wonder what that arrow is up in the center every time I get to something that's related to where I want to go. I'm supposed to be up here. There you go. Stone flechette for now. You're one of the better ones, huh? The Greater Skin Hound. You're one of the greater ones, huh? Is that beheading joke of the stream? Maybe not, because it might earn a... Doesn't get you beheaded. It saves you from being beheaded. God. Fine, let me check this part. Yeah, see, look what we could have missed. Probably nothing. Aquatic transit, yeah, basically nothing. But look what we could have missed. It would do us well to be thorough. Should I actually... I missed one. Just ingredients. Spelled with CE. Missed that. How could I? Oh. This is pretty. I have retrieved dermis membrane. Can I have any more? No. Stop it. Like a... It's like a bot fly buzzing in your ear. Bot fly? That's what they're called, right? Those really big flies that are super loud. They're super loud. And you're like, I can't believe these technically qualify as flies. They're... I know I am. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, see, without the detect light, where would I be? Where would we be? Scott Pilgrim fans were eating pretty well too. That's like the first Scott Pilgrim thing that's ever... It's been announced in a really, really long time, hasn't it? It's the first I can think of. I already mentioned it, like Resident Evil fans are just absolutely just lapping it up. I hope to join you soon. I still need to finish. So, Resident Evil 0. Cannot believe how 15-year-old me. Yeah, by all means, just stand there and T-pose. No, thank you, I'll wait for my... It's like you walk forward. T-posing too. It's not even like you're frozen there. It's like you're sure about it. Really? 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 You're just gonna sit here and scarecrow the whole time? I don't think it didn't even fucking do that. That was something that didn't happen in the original Oblivion. How do you get new problems in a remaster? I mean, that makes sense, but... That seems like something that would be fucked up in the original game from 20 years ago. Why is it here? Come on. Come on. Increase it. Fine. Is it higher? Deeper. You're good, you had it. Is that... Here we go. Osseous marrow. Retrieve the osseous marrow. I guess the next two will be in the next section. Sprint the whole way there. How is my athletics looking? I think athletics would ultimately be the... It seems like it would be the skill that would take the longest to level. Oh no, I can break out a torch. I like the warm light of torches anyway. YouTube just forgot about Pride Month. I haven't seen shit about that. Well, I kind of have been out of order for the past couple days, so maybe maybe it's just a matter of me not having seen much, but... did they delete it from your calendar too, YouTube? I wonder. Aw, thanks. That's nice of you. I see. That's your little trick, huh? Come on in! Oldest trick in the book. Ew, oh, I hate these. I hate these so much. Ew. Ugh. I think there's just something very viscerally upset. Probably because human mouths aren't supposed to be oriented like this, but there's something always viscerally upsetting about a mouth that opens and closes, like... Would it be horizontally? When it's like on its, when it's vertical. Yeah, vertical like this. It's weird as fuck. Thanks for the quest arrows. Yeah. Stick tongue out when don't know what to say. No, that's not that's not always what's happening. Sometimes it's what I'm thinking. Who's following me? And can you give me directions? Oh, hi! For some reason I didn't think you guys would be as kind. Ugh, please go away. Ugh. Not as bad as the blood bugs in Fallout 4. Why would you do that? Why? Why? You know there had to have been more than one person on the development team who fucking hated animating the blood bugs and, like, you know, getting up all the sound design so it makes it sound like it's actually buzzing in your ears when it like mounts your face to suck your blood. Let's make it hyper detailed. Where is it? Straight ahead? Or 2 fucking floors below me. Is it? He's talking about how I'm not always fond of... Got that on the mic for too long. I'm not always fond of multi-tiered Oblivion dungeons, and not like ones, I don't mean ones that are, like, nerd, but I don't mean dungeons that have multiple floors. I mean, like, they're multi-tiered, right? Like, it's all the same floor, but, you know, there's like a top row and a bottom row and a million other rows in between that, and it's like, fuck. It's one thing when they're all their own floors, but what is this? What is this guiding me? I won't look it in the mouth, but... Thought I had some time. Sometimes well, yeah, Skyrim has this problem too, where the levers are just like, they blend like a little too well into the environment. What the fuck is that thing? That's... I don't... Do I have to talk to it? Ugh. Essence of breath, okay? I've captured the essence of breath. Alright, only one more. Yay. Okay. Not what I meant to pick up. I can't hold that. Oh, come on. Really? Like 0.5. Keep the doctor around. No, you won't open up for me. Not even if I ask nicely. What did that say? Like wound? Hold on. Like wound blood tears? Wound blood tears. Natatorium of wound blood tears. Brain, just shut up. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. You don't have to check every single spot. Just get where you need to go. God, this is gonna be like... God, that's 400 feet away. You gotta go, Craft got a laugh out of me. I think it was the self-aware delivery. God, they really threw Aisha Taylor under the bus for those first through, like, not trial run E3s, but you know, in the late 2000s, early 2010s. They really set her up to fail. For no reason, too. She shouldn't have failed for any reason. It literally is just like, oh, lady, game host. Everything she says is unfunny automatically, or she's trying too hard. No, it's not fair to say they set her up to fail. She walked so... She walked so the rest of us could run. Set up to fail. No, people are just jerks. Oh, two things can happen at the same time. Carol is broken, yes it is. What's this? Oh, I thought it was a door. Hey. No. Dun dun dun. No. Yeah, I'm glad I have some of these at least. I have friends too. I didn't exactly have the opportunity to catch the stream, but German did a little pre-stream running down the next House Flipper Invitational. I don't know if he mentioned... Nah, I'm sure there are probably gonna be a few surprise guests. Hopefully you can't hear that. Me jiggling me bouncing my foot up and down. Just realized. Where the fuck are we going? Alright. It's more and more noticeable every 60 seconds. Was that right? Yeah. Is that Puppo? Puppo. I tried to say hey there. Hey there, Daddy-O, and hey there, Pup at the same time. We gotta bring back Daddy-O. Groovy. Hello. God, why does it do this? I mean, it makes things so much easier for me, but it's just so stupid. This did not happen in the original Oblivion. I would have remembered if it did. Resist poison. Blue and green outfit. They're just be naming anything. Is it randomized? Probably. Ah. Is that? Yeah. Please be the last section I have to... Really? Oh, that's on the outside, okay. Yes, they're all shaped like a Q. It's... Here is the dungeon. Or like, here's... Okay, here's where you enter, right? And you turn to your right, and the door is locked. I'm like, okay. And you go to your left, and you just it's a full circular circuit, and then you get back to that... Then you get back to that door, and you unlock it with the key that you got, like, at the very end of the dungeon, and then you go back out. It's always a queue. And Ring of Detect Life, that sounds good. Some pretty good rings, though. Ow! Jesus! It startled me. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I'm getting kind of peckish. Might be coming up on a break soon. Where is... Violet? Oh, I was about to say, like, but nope, that was it. I was like, Violet, you just followed the custom quest marker outside. That's what that was. I do need a snack. I'll be right back. Hey, that rhymes. Oh, and I don't know it. Okay. Sometimes I feel like my bangs, excuse me, sometimes I feel like my bangs just like, they're one piece, moves, and attaches, like an Nendoroid or something. I can't believe I did that again. I think this is like the second time I've done that. I walk out and I find a totally different. I'm like, no, this is, trust me, it's like an element that I have to pick up outside of this dungeon. That's why it's going up, and that's why it's going all the way out there. It's blue, you silly goose. Oh my god, I have to get rid of it. It has to go. What is this, tunnel vision? That's not tunnel vision. That's like the exact opposite. Is it? Relax. I wasn't expecting Joker in Sonic Racers. He just appears at everywhere. I wonder if, like, I don't like Soji Seta and Minato Arisato. They definitely did not get that same sort of cameo treatment that Joker has. I think they might. I mean, like, yeah, I think they might have had collab campaigns with various other IPs at the time, but Joker's like in fucking everything. It's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna. Is this a unique shield? I forgot the thorn shield. Who cares? Mended flesh after now. Mended from what? Based on what? This door is always opened elsewhere. It's always opened elsewhere. What the fuck do you mean? And it has it like it. How does that make sense? Why is it placed there? I'm sorry? Yes, I mean, unless it's designed for your night. I'm sorry. Why the fuck would you build your dungeon so you have to press the button that unlocks the door behind you? Well, maybe I'm the one being neurotic and overthinking it. Where is it? You wanted blood, right? The final ingredient. Blood liqueur. I've collected a vial of blood liqueur. I now have all the items required by Romina Verenim. I should return to her. Like, if you want to walk through here, if you just want to walk through here, You can't do that. What? It's more like the placement of it right here. I don't know. To me, that doesn't feel, it doesn't feel like a person. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't really feel like a person would make that decision, if that makes any sense. This is Oblivion. Underground channels in Elder Scrolls games are just kind of like, I don't like them. Like a friend of mine and I were describing, like, I don't know what it is. It's weird. There's just something weird about driving in a van as opposed to driving in a car. And they're like, yes! I couldn't explain, like, we couldn't explain it, but we're like, yes, it is weird. Moonches.
Speak quickly, mortal.
How are things?
Speak quickly.
No.
Go.
Nothing new to report? I'm like so hyper-conscious of myself right now. It's alright. You're doing this for fun, so relax. Now we have everything we need. What? Was that always there? Secret entrance. Excuse me. Alright, I have returned. I got everything on the list, ma'am.
You have returned with all the components. Excellent. All that
I remember this
is
part.
to choose the body parts.
First, I want to know how these are sourced.
Oh, you mean my research subjects? Don't trouble yourself with their fates. They are volunteers of one sort or another. Besides, they are furthering important research into the nature of pain and suffering, of life and death. Don't be concerned. I always return the worthy ones to life. Besides, Lord Sheogorath has sanctioned my studies and my methods. Any loyal servant of the Mad God would respect his decision in this matter.
I see your point. Stop torturing them. She's gonna. I see your point. Continue.
I'm glad you are reasonable and open-minded. Perhaps Sheogorath's faith in you isn't misplaced after all. Now, let's not speak of this again.
We get to pick his body parts. We get to decide whether he has like a chainsaw or a Wolverine claw for his fists and shit like
Fearing
that.
one day someone might manage to kill my child, I have been preparing a new body. I've created versions of each appendage with various enhancements. You must choose one of each. I am attached to them all, artist's prerogative. Select one pair of legs, one left arm, right arm, torso, head, and heart. See me when you have finished your selections. Don't take all day making your choices.
All right, all right, all right. See what we'll start with whichever is closest. Arm of file. Yeah, see? And they all have different attributes. Like build your yes, arm of slashing. Arm of chopping. I like arm of slashing. Tear over and cut. Oh wait, I have to. I guess it would be. Would it be that immersion breaking if the carry weight for all of these quest-related items were set to 0? Do they really have to weigh? Arm? Oh, they do. It's my dumbass. Never mind. Okay. So one right arm, one left arm. Helm of Power, Angry Mind. Art of Wound Sharing? Art of Spell Turning? No, Wound Sharing. I like that. Rest of Life. Rest of Magic. Rest of Life. And... Arm of Fire, sure. Legs of Nimbleness, Legs of Fortitude. Nimbleness. Fast. We wanted to run fast, very fast. Helm of Power. I finished selecting the body parts for the Gatekeeper. I should return to Realmina Veranum now. Okay, here's our Build-A-Bear guy.
Tell me, how does this feel?
Jesus Christ.
You've made your selection. Now we travel to the statue of our Lord in the Fringe. There we will perform the ceremony. Make haste.
That we will. I am to meet Realmina Veranum at the statue of Lord Sheogorath in the Fringe, where we will perform the ceremony to build the Gatekeeper. It's good to get out from underground. I think I'm at that Dark Brotherhood quest where it's like the whodunit murder mystery. Dark Brotherhood quests are always fun. I have arrived at the statue of Sheogorath. I should speak with Realmina Veranum when she arrives. I'll catch you up. Didn't it? There you are.
Shall we start the ceremony?
Please.
First, place the Gatekeeper's body into the cistern of substantiation. First, place the Gatekeeper's body into the cistern of substantiation.
That's gorgeous.
At the beginning of the worlds were 5. Fire, water, earth, air, and light. Darkness turned into day. The void took form. Hidden away, by virtue of its own self-awareness, was the sixth, containing within it the five which birthed it. Flesh. Meat with the desire to consume like fire. Place the dermis membrane into the cistern. Blood, liquid, nutrient, that ocean which casts pearls of life upon the shores of existence. Place the blood liqueur into the cistern of substantiation. Bone, branch and stone of the body, giving shape and structure. Place the osseous marrow into the cistern. Breath, child of air, bestowing movement, the stirring of spirit. Place the essence of breath into the cistern of substantiation.
You can throw it from... I'm sure you can throw it from this distance.
Place the essence of breath into the cistern of substantiation.
Well, it is a ceremony. She probably does need somebody to pass it.
And last, the light of flesh, the illumination of soul, perception.
Look, you can walk and talk at the same time, lady. Come on.
memory, imagination. I summon thee, walker in flesh.
All right.
Flesh of true flesh, from those waters of oblivion which sire.
See how our boy turned out.
Come to this altar. Join with this body. Quintessence of flesh, joined with the essence of flesh. Absolute immortal. Immortal, bound to contingent. Stand clear of the cistern. Over here, by me. Honored Daedra, fear not thy abasement. Thou shalt be the holy in this temple. I bind thee, Atronach, to this body. Henceforth, gatekeeper of the Shivering Isles. My child, it is time to fulfill your destiny. Stand guard in this land against all those who
You are
seek
looking
entry not bearing
fantastic,
the
sir.
mark of Sheogorath's favor. You shall know them by the coldness in their minds, a darkness of spirit. What's this? My child, they are coming. Destroy them. Show them your true power.
All right, yeah, that's right. We get to see
Watch
how he
my
works in
child
motion.
Destroy the interlopers, or run to Sheogorath. Either way, tell him of our doings here.
Yeah, I got
Send
it.
him my tribute and my affections.
Let's see how well he works. Let's see how well design. Let's see if I designed a decent one.
Stay away.
Wait, what? Did you knock his socks off? I was about to say, I don't think he's... He may need a few more redrafts. Why are you not wearing armor? That would have helped a little. Oh, maybe it was a... Sometimes instead of... It's like sometimes instead of the armor breaking, the game just takes it and it's like, ah, remove it.
Our child stands guard once again.
I've gone through the real gates of madness, that's why I'm acting like this. No, it's not being hyper conscious of like being watched, it's like it's being more like, oh, I hate this part of the VOD. I hate this part of the VOD will be painful to rewatch.
Mad God's
Greetings, Duchess of Mania.
I might have foretold something a couple days ago. Fine. Hey, babe.
A new gatekeeper! Excellent! Oh, we might be onto something with you after all. That should keep out the stragglers. And I see you've learned to summon flesh atronachs. Ha ha! Relmina must like you, little Duchess. But probably not in that way.
Little Duchess. Oh shit. Is Syl on her way?
Lord Sheogorath, I apologize for the intrusion, but you must help us. Order has attacked Pinnacle Rock and routed us.
Well, well. What a turn of events this is. It's new, and I like new, even if it's bad. And this is bad, isn't it? Aye, my. This is a particularly exciting turn of events, is it not? A perfect job for you, my newest and only noble in the realm. If Order has entered my army's stronghold, things have taken a disturbing turn. It means Order has tried subterfuge, not its strong suit. Ha ha ha! Amazing! Perhaps things aren't going as poorly as I'd imagined. You'll want to get all the details from the messenger. Unless you already have. You haven't, have you?
Why hasn't Chigalag attacked himself?
Well, aren't you precious? Do you really not know? Haven't you noodled it all through yet? Because he is me! I'm him!
Ta-da!
We're a bit of each other, really. I won't be here when he arrives because I'll be him! Happens every time. The greymarch starts, Order appears, and I become Jigalag and wipe out my whole realm!
When will it happen?
Soon. Too soon! I can already feel the change beginning. I feel like I'm not quite here. I'm not over there yet, but I'm not quite here! And I've been having moments of clarity that are quite unlike me. Like now.
Fuck! God damn it. God damn it. Why does this have to be so relatable right now? I mean, of course I would expect it to. It's like, that's why we're playing it. It's like I played this 15 years ago. And yeah, you're like you're like 16 and you're like, oh, you know, mania, dementia, Prince, you know, Daedra, Prince of Madness, haha. And then 15 years later, you're like, shit, I see where he's coming from, actually. We know the answer to this already, but can we stop it?
Stop it? Oh no, can't do it. Believe me, I've tried. It never ends well. But you're still going to stop the greymarch. Stop Jigalag! Me? From destroying my realm!
What do we do now?
Now? Nothing has changed. You deal with this messenger. Make sure my army is secure. You'll need
He looks so good with the that blue steel. So what occurs during this grey
Your
march?
job is still to stop it. And to stop Jigalag. Well, you've already forced Order's hand. No stopping now. Some things can't be stopped. Trust me. I've tried.
You can't say it's not fair to say Oblivion has bad voice acting. That was really good delivery from the character of Sheogorath. There's so much of it. You can't skip any of Sheogorath's dialogue, just like you can't skip Mr. House. It's too good. It's way too good. What happens when you're Jigalag?
Cat's out of the bag on that one, isn't it? Who puts cats in bags anyway? Cats hate bags. Soon,
Well, they love boxes.
I'll turn into Jigalag. There's no stopping it. That doesn't excuse you from your duties, though. Get to it! Ta! Come visit again! Or I'll pluck out your eyes!
I want to see him do a Fortnite dance. That
Always a pleasure.
that is very in character. Perfectly in character. I want to see that really badly. Take a look at our little trophies again. Focus Crystal. Maiden's Chalice. Our Choosing of the Flame. Our Lighting of the Flame. Knight of Order Helmet. Yep, here's our last one. Walked outside.
Speak quickly,
Wait.
mortal.
I was like, hold on. Thought my controller freaked out for a sec. Once again, I walked outside. Help us, army. Messenger has arrived for me and Shay, Goris. Where? Yes. No. Where are they? I do that thing where I prompted them. Super. Yeah. Oh, I thought, because you know, sometimes you
Speak quickly, mortal.
you get,
Speak quickly, mortal.
like when you get stuck in a revolving door with somebody. Well, that's
Mad
the same
God's
thing.
blessings, Duchess of Mania.
I am feeling weird.
Your Grace.
Thank you. Are you back? Dead.
Yes, Your Grace?
Your Grace, there is trouble.
Okay.
You must come quickly.
There wasn't a quest marker pointing to you. Who are you?
Adeo sent me as a messenger to find you. Pinnacle Rock is under attack, and she needs your assistance at once. The forces of Order have overwhelmed us and forced us from the stronghold. We must regain control.
Pinnacle Rock?
It is our home, our sanctuary in the Shivering Isles. If we were to lose it, my kind would be doomed.
And who is this Adeo?
She is leading what is left of our forces. She waits for you outside Pinnacle Rock. Please hurry to her before it is too late. Please, Your Grace, hurry to Pinnacle Rock while there's still time.
And here he has his cane juggling skills. I'm actually feeling really weird. I'm gonna have to do that thing where you turn off the stream halfway through. But I grit my teeth and bear it for... I did grit my teeth and bear it for longer than I thought I'd be able to, so that's good. May or may not delete the VOD, who knows, but... In case I don't, thank you for watching it, and also thank you very much for attending, if you happen to. I am feeling fucking weird tonight, man. Like I said, I'm in touch with my psych. I'll be fine. Won't I, babe?
You should be off like the wind, solving problems and doing good deeds. And if not good deeds, then deeds of a sort. Strongholds to save and Daedra to rescue. That sort of thing. Now get going.
You got it. Alright.